There are big changes coming to marriage green cards in 2025. The USCIS has updated forms, procedures, and the things they want to see from you applicants getting your green cards in 2025. All these changes, all these updates in one video right here. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video, I'm going to go over all the changes that are happening to marriage green cards in 2025. That includes procedures, forms, interviews, and everything else that you need if you're starting a green card process in 2025. I'm also going to give you a little bit of an idea of what's going to happen with green card interviews in embassies and consulates overseas if you stay until the end of this video as a little bonus for you for sticking with us until the end of this video. So let's jump and start with why is it happening and why now? First of all, just a few weeks ago, the government started changing many forms, specifically Form I-45 that is used when you apply for a green card inside the United States. Also, Form I-130 has been updated with many things, including information they need about your relationship and a very particular statement that they have in that form that many immigration officers make you read at the interview. Specifically, if you're the US petitioner, they make you read this statement out loud, specifically saying that you know that if you are entering this marriage and it's not a real marriage, you will be fined $250,000 and in prison for 5 years. These are new procedures that are doing in these interviews. And the first thing we've seen is the big changes to the forms. The new I-130 is now mandatory since April, including Form I-129F if you're applying for a fiancé visa. Now, if you're not going to be using these forms and you make a mistake, your entire application will be rejected. And again, if you're inside the United States and you don't have legal status and you're filing this green card, now that your case is denied, you will be placed in removal proceedings. Again, that's another new change that just came about in the last few weeks. The next thing that we see is that green card processing is taking a little bit longer. Just a few months ago, most green cards based on marriage took only 6 months in most jurisdictions. Now, the recording of this video, we are now at the end of April, it's taken about 10 to 12 months to process green cards based on marriage from inside the United States. And guess what? It's probably going to be even longer 6 months from now. So again, if you're ready to file your case, you need to do this now. If you're a green card holder and you're marrying somebody who doesn't have a green card, a foreign national, it's taking about 20 months to process your application to give him a green card. If you're inside the United States, it could be a little bit faster if you follow the dates for filing chart, but still, it's going to take some time if you are married to a foreign national and you have a green card. Before we talk about the next changes specifically applicable for those of you applying for green cards inside the United States based on marriage, but also other petitions, I want to tell you something. If you're watching my videos every single week, but you're not a subscriber yet, I ask you, please subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. If you need help with your immigration matters, marriage case, fiancé visas, any immigration matters, send me a text, 619-483-4549, or go to www.immigrationasap.com. Leave your details then, and one of our team members will contact you ASAP. Now, let's go back to the video. So the next change is no combined payments allowed. Before the change, you could file all the filing fees on one check, including the biometrics, including everything. One check makes it easier for you guys, less hassle for the process. Now, you can't do that anymore. You have to separate each application, work permit, travel document, adjustment of status. Each application must have its own check, and you have to make sure you have the correct fees. This change alone caused so many people to get their cases sent back because even one mistake on one check resulted in them sending you back your entire package. So make sure that, first of all, you go to the USCIS website, you check, make sure the right fees are there, highlight in yellow, and then print that checklist, and then only then write your checks. Because if you're going to make a mistake even in one check, your entire application will be sent back to you. And guess what? Your case will be delayed. The next thing is what kind of evidence they expect you to send with your case. Well, before, they only expected some basic evidence. The rest was adjudicated at the time of the interview. Now you have to send comprehensive evidence at the time of filing. They want to see proof of relationship, bills, pictures, going back to when you started dating. They want to get your medical exam when you file your case. They want to see a lot of documents that we have not seen before. For example, a recent case we had, they were going through the bank statements, asking the applicants to highlight all their transactions to make sure they're actually using their bank account on a daily basis, not just having a bank account with both names on it. So comprehensive evidence is going to be key to success in your green card case in 2025. The less documents you have, the more complicated your interview will be. And guess what? The next thing I'm going to tell you is that interviews are back. All green card applications, marriage cases, and non-marriage cases are now going to be interviewed. Very few cases are now being waived. Some cases are still being waived, but most people are going to have interviews. And guess what? Another change. The interview itself is changing. Whereas before we've seen interviews that took place between 15 to 30 minutes, now those interviews are longer. And in many, many cases, they'll separate the couples at the beginning of the interview, no matter what. Even if it's a bona fide marriage, they will still separate you. This is a trend we've seen in places like San Diego, Phoenix, Arizona, Seattle, Washington, and New York as well. So it's happening. More people are going to be separated in the interviews, and those interviews are going to be longer. And finally, if you have cases at embassies and consulate worldwide, the interviews there are also going to get complicated. They're going to be questioning more, they're going to see more evidence, and they're going to be requesting more information after the interview versus getting you approved right there. So before you go to the interview, the embassy, make sure you're well prepared because you only have one shot. You don't want to be delayed. You don't want to get sent to admin processing, which we see more cases are happening. So the best thing is to prepare in advance, have all your evidence before. So by the time you get to the interview, you're not going to have any problems. And remember, if your case is sitting in the National Visa Center, now is the time to collect your documents and getting ready for an interview because you know that the embassies will open interview slots very soon. And once you're scheduled, you want to be ready and not scraping for evidence before that interview. So all in all, these are major changes to the green card process, specifically for marriage. More scrutiny, more interviews, more evidence they want to see. And any mistake, like if you send them the wrong check, your case will be sent back. And the problem is that under the new policy, not just for marriage cases, is that if your case is denied and rejected and you lost your status already, you will be sent to removal deportation. So be mindful. You cannot afford mistakes because it's not enough to refile anymore. Because if your case is denied, you won't be eligible for refiling. They will send you to court. These are major changes, guys. And if you need help with your immigration matters, you know what to do. 619-483-4549. I'm here for you guys. Go to www.immigrationasap.com, leave your details, and one of our team members will contact you to help you. What are you concerned about with marriage green cards? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.